Hey, sorry I haven't been on in a couple days, but I was supposed to have surgery on, let's see, Wednesday last week. Supposed to have heart surgery for the doctor to go in there and cauterize a spot that's making my heart beat an extra 7. I got a call saying it was rescheduled for 3 o'clock that day. That was fine. I was cool. I just had to remind them that I'm a diabetic and I cannot go without eating all day. She's like, oh, that's fine. Just eat something light and then nothing after 9 o'clock. No eating or drinking after 9 a.m. that day. I'm like, cool, I can do that. And then they call me back and tell me that my surgery has to be rescheduled because they don't like the doctor that is who is doing my surgery to do stuff on Wednesdays. Yeah, that surgery was supposed to be done on a Wednesday, and come to find out, they don't like that doctor doing surgeries on Wednesday. They only made an exception, I guess, for me. So the only reason why it got canceled is because the other doctor who was in charge there had a surgery, I think. So mine got canceled. And so now it got moved to the 3rd. I have to be at the hospital at 7 a.m. So that means I have to get up at 5 to take a shower. I have a really good friend who's coming to pick me up, so my husband doesn't have to get our 3 kids up at 5 o'clock just to get me down there on time. And then she's going to stay with me until my husband gets done with our son at his doctor's appointment and then takes him back to school. And so I have to be there at the hospital at 3, maybe 3.5 hours early for prep. Because this hospital does not have pre-op testing. Like, you can't go in like a week before or 2 days before or something like that. So you have to do it the same day. And I'm like, oh, that's fine. I can do that. I can do that. So that'll be done on the 3rd. If not, then it'll be done on the 25th because that was the other date they gave me. But I don't know how you guys are when it comes to surgeries and stuff. I'm like, I just want to get it done. I want to get it over with. I hate the agonizing pain of waiting to get something done. I want it done and I want it done now. That's just how I am. So that was the thing that should have been happened a week ago. Well, almost a week ago on Wednesday. Okay, and so now Saturday I went and I got some more yarn. So I'm waiting for someone to pop up on Facebook. Because as you know, I got that other blanket done for my mother-in-law. I started another one, but I'm doing it a little different. I have the white border down here, and then I'm going to see how many skeins of yarn it'll take to make this long enough for an infant or a toddler or a little baby. Because my son wants a blanket, my middle one. His favorite color is green, but I went to Joann's, and I'm like, I saw the green, and I'm like, he didn't look like he would like it. So I'm reaching for my bag. That's why the thing moved. I'm like, he should like this. I'm wondering if I still have a paper of what it's called. I probably don't. So, but my things are coming undone. I guess I didn't get it tight enough. So I think it's called like Dref. It's a really pretty color, and my son has not liked this color in a very long time. Don't do that, Thomas. Has not liked this color in a very long time. The only reason why he the only reason why he likes the color he likes is because of his brother. So here's the color that I picked out for him. I showed it to him. It's light blue with white in it. So I made it into balls because I got a new container. I got so much new stuff that it's not funny. I am like baffled that I did not get this before. That I did not see this container before. Do you like? I'm like, wow. But you got to make the balls just right to fit it in there, or else you gotta hit them in there. This. Then the yarn comes out the top, the little hole. And then it's got this little thing right here, so you'll be able to open it. I think this thing is cool. I would just use the yarn how they came and just have to pull and pull and pull and Thomas. Now remember, this is called Anything and Everything, so if you hear me yell at my kid, then he's doing something wrong. He turned 2 and he has hit the terrible 2s. He's the only one of our kids I think has hit it. So yeah, I was just using it in the schemes that they came in. And so it kept going this way, it kept going this way, this way, this way, this way, and this way when I was trying to unroll yarn. I'm like, I should just sit down and just make some big balls. Big balls. Yes, I said big balls. Sometimes I like to play with them too. No, I'm joking. But I find it's a lot easier to use the balls, especially if you have them in a container like this. Then they can't get away from you. So yeah, that is just about all I got. It's about ready to warm up down here, so I'll start on my cross stitching again. I have some patterns. I don't really care for count-alongs. I like the patterns that are stitched on there. I did one count-along, and I don't think I did it right. I think let's see. I think I moved it this way too much. So if you're looking at the screen, it would be this way too much. So it's not right in the middle. It's off to this side a little bit. And I made my stitches bigger because they asked for really, really tiny stitches. So I always have extra string. So that's what I did. And I've got a lot more little things that I can do up. But I don't do that. I don't do cross stitch or needle knit till the summer, spring and summer, because that's when it's too hot to be covered up with blanket or be messing with string or wool or anything. But sometimes every now and then I will do a knitting on the loom. I've not learned how to use the needles yet. But I did get me a new hook. I got an ergonomic hook. So I can finish this blanket off when I get done with it. I haven't figured that out, how I'm going to finish it, if I'm going to leave it, put a white border on the end, or just leave it this color just with the white border at the top. But I do have enough white to add some into this blanket if I wanted to. But I'm going to see how it works out first. You got to do your little swatch. Do a swatch. Swatches are not bad. I did a swatch with this, and I liked it. So I just went ahead and made it into one of those nice little pillows that you would find on the airplanes, but bigger. Ooh, and cozier. So that's it for me. Thomas has got some kind of reduced speech, so I gotta wrap it up. So I'll see y'all later. Bye from the mama of 3.